MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Brewers. Again, everyone, Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Number 64 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. Pops this one up. Number 98 trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 6.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. Called strike 2. Still 2-2.
Nobody here, nobody.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
And here's Christian Yelich now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the mound, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So here's Pete Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Alonso.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Taijuan Walker will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Down 2-2.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Number 98 is on deck. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And that's the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting third.
Into the box, Chang.
Number 14.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit hard to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. The 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard to short. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. The Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Can't fight against it. I know, can't try.
So now into the box is number 74. He'll get his first shot at the bat here.
Number 74.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 3-2 one more time. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number one. Next to hit, Chen.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Bottom of the second
number
here with
2.
no score.
Hey, have a that up there, huh?
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In now, number 16.
Batting fifth.
Just off the outside that time,
Number
laid off
16.
for a ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And stepping in, Chen.
Batting seventh, the center fielder. Number 5.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
There you go. Let it fly right here.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Brewers all set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, number 11, Brandon Nimmo.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So now here is James McCann.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Fouled off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Next to hit is Andrelton Simmons. He singled to open up the ball game.
In his first at-bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Next, it'll be Michael Conforto. Potential tying run for him at 3rd base. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Now it'll be Chang. He bounced out last time up.
For the Brewers, the right fielder, number 14.
Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it 1 away. Next up is number 74. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Walker gets the sign. Here's the 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
So now to the plate, Chen. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in once again is number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Brewers lead it. Now to the plate, here is Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And that one yanked just foul. Suarez, left field and carrying well. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, James McCann. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. And that misses 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
The 3-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Pete Alonso. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 4-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Chen, and they could use a spark from him here.
The center fielder, number 5.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the next to bat will be number 90. Worked a walk his first time up. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting for.
So now to the plate, Chen, strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get it.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Ready now is Wang, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Number 10.
Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So next to hit is number 74. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate now, Chen. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He pulls this one into right. Conforto is there, 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Next up, number 16. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ringing knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. The Mets lead it 4-3. And now here is James McCann, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
James McCann.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And now a pitch on the way. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
To the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 98 has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains a 4-3 game. Scott Ober will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 46, Scott Ober.
Leading off the inning, it'll be number 90. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Number 90.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bounce to first, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next to stand in is Chen.
Now batting, number 91.
2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he battled to get into a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat. Wang. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. Ground ball sent back up the middle. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 4-3. Striding in is Christian Yelich. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, his second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats in both lineups.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Pete Alonso goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Number 16 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Next, here is Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Chang is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 5-3. James Karinchak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 99, James Karinchak.
Into the box, number 98 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
The second baseman, number 98.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. And there's 1 away. Next to dig in, Chang.
Now batting, number 14.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2, and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So next to bat will be number 74. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Eugenio Suarez. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Suarez, left field and carrying well. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Next for the Mets, James McCann. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
This is line to left. Number 16 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Hit on the ground is short. Right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Mets lead it 6. Seth Lugo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
67, Seth Lugo.
Chen stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now into the box, number 16. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air, down the line in left. Yelich is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping in next, Chen comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
6-3 the final score today. The New York Mets have taken a 2-1 series lead. Taijuan Walker is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Turning up while you all in my face. I don't give a you ride shotgun.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.